Hello everyone, you're at the latest market news on May the 24th, 2021. World aviation shocked by Belarus forced landing. The UN Aviation Agency said it was greatly concerned by the apparent forced landing of a Ryanair airliner in Belarus, and global airlines called for an investigation into Sunday's rare incident. This came after Belarus put a fighter jet into the air and reported what turned out to be a false bomb warning to force the Ryanair plane to land and then detain an opposition journalist who was on board. The UN International Civil Aviation Organization said the incident may have contravened a major aviation treaty that is part of an international order created after World War II. ICAO has no regulatory authority but is at the center of a system of safety and security standards that keep most air routes open across political barriers. European Union leaders will discuss possible sanctions against Belarus at a summit in Brussels on Monday, a spokesman for EU Council President Charles Michel said Sunday. Cineworld gathers crowds after reopening in the UK. Cineworld Group plc reported Monday that after months of closures, theaters in the UK drew more viewers than expected thanks to Sony Pictures' animated adventure comedy Peter Rabbit 2: The Fugitive. The world's second-largest theater chain also reported that more than 97% of its US theaters have reopened, and most theaters elsewhere in the world are expected to resume operations by the end of the month. The active reopening is an encouraging sign for the London-listed company, which suffered its first-ever loss in March as the COVID-19 crisis caused severe restrictions and prevented the release of films. The UK, which imposed its third national blockade this January, is gradually easing restrictions thanks to a successful vaccination campaign, allowing cinemas to operate at 50% capacity. Stock markets unsure ahead of key inflation data. Global stock markets were mixed Monday as investors awaited key U.S. inflation data to determine the direction of monetary policy, and Bitcoin struggled to hold on after falling. The broadest index of Asia-Pacific stocks outside Japan, the MSCI, was down 0.1% in slow trade, while Japan's Nikkei added 0.2%. Nasdaq and S&P 500 futures were also up slightly, as were Eurostoxx 50 and FTSE futures. After Friday's survey of the global services sector showed impressive gains, all eyes will be on the U.S. personal consumption and inflation data this week. High core inflation will be a wake-up call and could reignite talk of an imminent slowdown by the Federal Reserve. Meanwhile, BofA's monthly survey of fund managers found that the record 69% of respondents expect the economy and inflation globally to grow above trend. As a result, managers invested in commodities and late-cycle industries. Gold prices jumped to a 4-month high. Gold rallied in Asia Monday morning, trading near its highest level in 4 months as signs of a bullish trend emerged. Yellow metal futures rose 0.39% to $1,890.13, the highest level since January the 8th. Ongoing investor fears over frenzied inflation and a coronavirus outbreak in several countries have overshadowed 3 straight weeks of gains in gold prices. In addition, lockdowns in India, triggered by the largest COVID-19 wave in the country to date, along with a spike in domestic prices, have negatively impacted the physical gold market. The dollar, which normally moves inversely to gold, rose on Monday but remained near its lowest level in 3 months. The yield on the benchmark 10-year Treasury note fell, remaining near a 1-week low.